hello, Danger Noodles. Uh, where's my friends? Oh, they were gone on screen for a second. You were not there. You were gone.
Bright, you briefly sounded like someone who took way too many party drugs.
Yes. Anyways, before we start the SCP, um, I I got airdropped this for some reason, and apparently at some school they have a banned words poster. It's the funniest shit. 1. Skibbity. 2. Sigma Beta Alpha. 3. Ohio. 4. Yacht. 6. Fine. 7. Tweaking. Emma only. So apparently only Emma can't say it. Thick of it lyrics. Cardiac arrest meme. Chat. All combos of Tua and Hawk. Anime words and gestures. Uh, Diddy. Goon. Darius noises. Pumpkin. Animal noises. No memes. Huzz. Low tapper fade. Broke boy and ligma. Those are banned words in a school.
Alright, so how obnoxious did the Gen Zers and Gen Alphas have to be for all of the Gen Z and Alpha slang to be illegalized in that school?
I don't know.
To be fair, there's also schools where Harry Potter and Pokemon are banned.
I just find it funny that
Banned.
Ohio is banned.
That is the best part. That is objectively the best part. But I think all schools could be improved at least 10% if Ohio was banned.
Even schools in Ohio?
Yes. You're not allowed to talk about Ohio. Ohio is now Fight Club.
Oh god. But anyways, I think I said last time that Jerry gets to read Meat Baby unless Hatchet wants to read it.
Oh, do you want to read it, Jerry?
Alright.
A book from Rip Ohio schools. Like, imagine if it was an Ohio school and you couldn't say the word Ohio.
Are you both. Well, is everyone ready for me to read Meat Baby?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready,
I'm
Hatchet?
here. Yes.
Item SCP 3565. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP 3565 is to be kept in a storage room at Site 51. If anyone working at Site 51 displays symptoms of the SCP's perception altering effects, they are to be transferred off site and amnesticized immediately. Once per day, personnel assigned to the SCP are to insert a half a liter bottle of human milk into the SCP and are not to leave until the bottle is empty. Following Incident 3565 A, see Addendum, Site 51 staff assigned to SCP 3565 are to be cycled every third week. Revisions to assignment procedures for SCP 3565 1 are pending. Description: SCP 3565 is a 3 kg mass of ground porcine. I forgot what porcine was. Look
I'll
that
look
up,
that up.
Bright. Huh? Porcine is pig. So porcine, bovine, and human flesh. So pig, cow, and human flesh makes up this mass of meat. Approximately 10% of adult humans perceive the SCP to be a human infant of variable appearances. Through affected individuals who are themselves parents, will often describe the SCP as looking similar to their own children. Individuals affected by the SCP feel an extreme compulsion to feed and care for the SCP and will become distressed if they are refused contact with it. Testing has shown the SCP is not alive. Despite this, the 3565 is capable of metabolizing human milk, and doing so delays the putrefaction process and gives the SCP limited regenerative 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 properties. I'm not sure why I couldn't say that normal. SCP-3565 requires approximately half a liter of milk a day to maintain these properties. If the SCP is given milk in excess of this amount, it will slowly grow in size proportionate to the amount it was fed, though it will revert to its original size over time if feeding portions are brought back down. If 3565 is not fed or is fed less than half a liter of milk a day, it will begin to rot like non-anomalous ground meat. Additionally, individuals working near with the SCP when it's unfed have reported hearing a baby crying, with the frequency and intensity of the crying increasing the longer 3565 goes without feeding. The number of individuals who perceive the SCP as an infant has been shown to increase over this period. Addendum Incident 3565-A. On February 5th, 2000, redacted, Dr. Javier Martinez, then the head of researcher for SCP-3565, was rushed to the infirmary after falling unconscious following complaints of abdominal pain and nausea. An examination of Dr. Martinez revealed he had grown a functional uterus and birth canal. Additionally, ultrasounds of the organs showed that what appeared to be a human fetus at 4 months of development. Dr. Martinez was given an emergency cesarean section and 1 kilogram mass of ground meat and a now 1 kilogram mass of ground meat, now designated SCP-3565-1, was removed from his abdomen. The mass's composition and anomalous properties are identical to SCP-3565. Following the incident, all staff at Site 51 were given a thorough medical examination. 75% of the staff who had been working in close proximity to the SCP for more than 3 weeks displayed physical abnormalities similar to Dr. Martinez, though none were more than a week into the gestation period. All individuals were given a mifepristone and administered amnestics. Affected males had extraneous organs removed.
I'm very excited to know that mpreg is a thing in SCP.
You think it wouldn't?
Well, it is technically a thing, and technically the only thing that needs to be removed is the mass of ground meat.
Sorry. Hatchet, I'm pretty sure there's multiple SCPs with mpreg.
Yeah, true.
So
I guess
technically, if men in the SCP universe wanted to, they could get impregnated by the beef, remove the beef, and then use it for other purposes.
Come to think of it, I guess mpreg does also exist in reality. You just have to find a guy with the right parts. Anyway,
Yeah, anyways, ready to see the thumbnail?
that actually wants to do it, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the thumbnail.
It's funny looking.
Uh, can we just mark this a 4?
What? I
This was clearly AI generated, but also the more you look at it, the worse it gets. So let's click away from it, mark it a 4, and move on to the video. Just pretend we never looked at it.
I have...
but but what about the fact that I find it stupidly funny?
You know what? Then you can stare at it as much as you want. Also, did you notice the one guy who is screaming? His shirt looks like a mix between flesh and shirt, but it is supposed to be shirt.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Kinda, yeah.
It's because in some parts it's loose, but in other parts it's skin tight, which makes no sense for a shirt.
Also, what the fuck is that, like, black thing on his chest?
I don't know.
It's a mysterious thing the baby that's related to the baby, but not related to the baby because this is an AI generated picture. You notice it vanishes and then something pink pops up around the baby that doesn't have a beginning.
Hey Hatchie, might
Oh,
want to look at my Twitch chat.
Also, you notice the baby has a strangely long neck.
Yeah, I notice.
Well, anyway, let's not look at the horror that is AI generated unless you want to laugh, and let's just
this
mark it a 4 and watch the video.
this is baby Candace from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh my god.
They've got the giraffe neck. Okay, let's do this.
I can tell you're not excited for it.
Well, you know what? Maybe it won't have child death, and maybe it won't have the thing that Dr. Lucius had. Maybe it will not be racist, it will not be sexist, and everything will be right in the world.
Yeah, here's the discussion of the video. There are many unusual objects in Containment Cells Foundation, like SCP-3565, a meat baby. The properties of this object can surprise even most experienced agent. The strangest thing is that it looks like 3 kilos of ordinary minced meat. Are you sure you're not having anything anomalous for dinner?
How is that the strangest part?
Yeah, boys.
It gives men uteruses, but you know what? Yeah, the strangest part is that it's meat. Yeah, sure.
As a quick side note, this really would be one of the easiest SCPs to neutralize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Listen, a just have a burger party that only includes D class and don't tell them what's in the burgers, okay?
Well, the issue with that is because it has human meat in it, there would always be the risk of getting the disease related to cannibalism.
Well, that only comes from consuming brain matter.
I believe it just comes from eating other human meat in general.
Nah, my understanding of it is that it's only from brain material.
Ah,
Let me
interesting.
look it up to make sure because I did not think it was from that.
Also, here's the worst thing, Jerry. The first setting of the really bad Fresh and Lucius video was in a restaurant. In this video, it's in a restaurant setting. And not getting attention. Fuck you, Chew.
Yeah, Kuru is a very rare disease. It is caused by an infectious protein, pyron, found in contaminated human brain tissue.
Uh, so
Anyway,
you
kid.
only get it if you eat human brain.
Yes.
Well, we
Anyway,
don't know what human matter is in it besides human like meat, which has
yeah,
fat.
That's fair, but that would also imply that it's almost certainly not brain material.
Fair.
fair. Also,
Anyway,
yes, yes. Anyways, out of the cannibalism and into the SB video. We ready?
I just think it's important that Bookworm said even more reason to have the D class have the cannibalism burger party.
This isn't how mad cow disease spreads, so don't eat animal brains as a general rule.
Yeah, it's just like the fact that that needs to be said is sad.
Yeah.
Like, look, I get that there's like different cultural standards, but like it's brain material.
Anyway, video.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
And 3, 2, 1.
Out of the way, you bastards! Let me through!
Oh, what the hell, Mark?
You took our baby!
Easy, pal. What's going on here?
You're all Satanists! I know it! You ate babies!
Mark, listen to yourself. What are you talking about? You don't have any kids, and there's none here either.
What?
Jesus, Gustav, I'm so confused. I don't know what to believe anymore.
It's gonna be okay. You're just tired.
You hear that?
Hear what?
I knew it!
Mark, what the hell are you doing?
You damn baby killers! Burn in hell!
What?
Why was that just an actual baby? What? Like,
Maybe
okay,
it's his hallucination.
yeah, I guess, yeah. Like, I guess it could just be like trying to depict his hallucination. But,
Also, love how there was no violence in the article and he already added violence. Like, a minute in.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like you have to have. Listen. As far as I'm concerned, where they could take this is one of the best possible outcomes because I'm completely fine with shitting and like, well, bleh, fine with shitting. I'm completely fine with these videos making a mockery of dumbass conspiratorial Christians.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're all Satanists. You're eating babies. Although I find it funny that I was basically just giving the exact same solution earlier as a neutralization option. Just eat the meat, baby.
Oh my god. Anyways, ready to continue?
Yeah.
Yep.
We brought him in this afternoon. He went on a rampage at a big Charlie's. Claimed the chef was gonna make a
They named the restaurant after the Trevor Henderson creature.
Yes.
Big Charlie's. And what kind that looked like a gourmet kitchen. That did not look like a fast food place. So what gourmet place is going to be called Big Charlie's?
You would be surprised. There are some fancy
fair enough.
places called some interesting things when they're in smaller towns.
Okay, I guess fair enough.
Anyways.
casserole out of his baby.
Is he sane?
You tell me. You're the forensic psychologist.
Mr. Coleman, my name's Bertha Robinson. I've got a couple of questions I want to ask you.
I want to see my son!
The file here says you don't have any children, Mr. Coleman. Tell me, where did this baby come from?
You damn cops, it's always question after question.
Wait,
Teresa and I live in a farm next.
hold on, Bookworm. Are you saying it's an actual place or you just made that up?
That has to be bookworm trolling. That has to be a joke.
It's funny either way. But anyways. But when a mommy and daddy really like each other. Just made it up. Anyways.
Next to the factory.
Alabama. It's a pharmaceutical factory. They just recently had an accident.
Go on.
A couple of days ago, we heard crying outside. Someone had left a baby on our porch, so we decided we'd raise it.
There aren't any records in the database about this.
We didn't have time to deal with the paperwork yet. Anyway, that bastard Gustav came by yesterday. He gets meat from me regularly.
Gustav York, the owner of the restaurant, also a chef.
As soon as he left, the baby was gone. He'd taken it. I swear to God.
But why would the owner of the restaurant want your son?
I'm not
I'm gonna
sure.
comment why
He
it's
works.
obvious that he's talking about an illusion. The baby looked totally fine when he pulled it out of the oven.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
The oven had been in full heat. That was probably like a meatloaf or something. Oh god damn, I want a meatloaf. Sorry, press play. Forget I said anything.
Worships Satan for all I know. He was gonna eat my baby
Meat
boy.
baby
I just
loaf.
know it.
Mr.
No, not
Coleman
meat
went to the
baby
police
loaf,
this
just
evening and
normal
told the same
meatloaf.
story.
But you idiots didn't believe me. You just laughed at me.
Wait, Booker just says, oh shit, there's apparently a big Charlie's saloon in a city near me. Says Book. Oh my gosh, this is an actual place that exists. Sorry.
So I dealt with it myself.
Well, did he save the kid?
That's the thing. He claims this is his kid.
Are you kidding me? Minced meat?
Wait. Hold on.
It probably looks that way because he yanked it up because
It looks like just...
yeah, that's basically their artistic version of it, minced meat.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like spaghetti with too much tomato sauce.
That's how some people draw minced meat. Minced meat is hard for people.
Yeah.
Shut up, Chew.
15 years and I had never seen a case like this before. Officer Underwood ordered to have the evidence brought in and given to the clearly mad farmer.
My baby. You're gonna be fine. It's okay. It's okay. Daddy's here.
Unbelievable, this is a clear case of acute schizophrenia in its early stages.
Oh boy.
That is not how schizophrenia works.
Do we have a sanism option? I guess it just fall under ableism.
Yeah, probably
Click
ableism.
ableism, and I guess, I guess the bottom option is going to be a 4 this time.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
immediately like, oh,
just-
something's mentally wrong. Jumps to schizophrenia. Hallucinations are not the only delusional thought and like seeing things. Those are only 2 symptoms of schizophrenia, and not everyone with it has those symptoms.
I love
Yeah.
It makes
Chew's.
no sense to just automatically jump to it. As
Not to
someone
mention-
who has multiple family members with schizophrenia, I mean, it's the same type because sometimes that's how it works when it's literally family related. But either way, that's not how schizophrenia works.
Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick, because I agree with Chew. I don't think we've yet to see anti-men, really.
Like once or twice.
Yeah, so I'm switching
Yeah,
it with
I think
ableism.
that was added because of Dr. Lucius. But this guy's different than Dr.
Oh.
Lucius.
Okay,
basically-
I almost said how do you spell ableism when it's really already in my chat?
Oh. It's ableism. It's not hard.
Right?
Yes.
You literally
Don't you just love my intelligence?
Bookworm said Bright can't read her own chat.
True.
Chu said good job, Bright. And I feel like that's very sarcastic.
Alright, let me re-click stuff. Let's see. Ableism. Let's see. Added violence. Alright. Anyways, we ready?
I was gonna mention, I do largely agree with you, Chew, but this was talking like basically looking at the sort of thing that's like just baseline prejudice rather than something that's systemic. Anyway.
Yeah. Let's continue. Let's see if it gets worse.
All right,
It's gonna
bud.
get worse.
Time to give it back now. No, no! My baby! Give him back, please!
Easy now, Mr. Coleman. You just need some rest.
Did they just drug him?
I don't think police are allowed to just drug you.
Well, I mean, there's been plenty of cases. It's something that they do, but
Yeah, but they're not allowed to do it.
yeah, they're not supposed to do it. They're gonna do it anyway, but besides that, thinking about like how people that are in like mental crises are treated, the guy would need to be a lot more aggressive for like even like base standard shit to be done to try to restrain him. Like he's literally he's sitting in a corner slightly flailing his arms. You don't need to resort to a fucking knockout drug.
Yeah.
They don't care. That's true.
To be fair, when it comes to police, it's really hard to fully mess up on police.
True.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's technically something a police could do, they just shouldn't.
Yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
It's dangerous.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, he stole a pen. Is he gonna make a shiv?
I missed that. The fuck?
Yeah, hold on. Let me show you. See? He stole
Oh yeah,
a
he
pen.
stole a pen.
He's gonna
Okay,
make a
good,
shiv.
good. Okay, yeah. Good for good. I love. I love when we see the cannon on screen. Hope it gets fired. If this pen doesn't actually get used, I'm gonna have a shit fit.
Oh my god, his face right now when I paused.
You know, that's fine, let's see if he uses the pen. Is the pen forgotten? Is it not forgotten?
Did he grab the pen just so that he could cradle it for some reason?
Is he gonna get impregnated by his meat baby?
That's such an uncomfortable statement. Alright, let's just send it. Just send it.
Let's continue.
My baby.
Why
Let's
did it
rest.
sound like he was moaning?
Yeah, I was about to say, why does it sound like he's about to come? This fucking Chekhov's pen, yeah.
Wrap things up here. I'll get the paperwork ready and transfer the guy over to a mental hospital. And for this belongs in a trash bin.
I'll take it. My dog will be happy I brought him a snack. Hey, Lucifer. No, that's for later. What could have possibly happened to that farmer? How could he lose his mind so quickly?
Are they gonna kill the dog?
Brian, why don't we stop by Mr. Coleman's farm tomorrow? I want to talk to his wife. Maybe that'll give us a new angle.
Don't you have better things to do? Fine, I'll pick you up at 9.
Also, is it just me or is her voice really fucking bad?
It is. Yeah, kinda. Well, I'm not beating the Satanist allegations.
Well, let's keep watching it. Well, let's find out how bad it gets.
We arrived at Mark Coleman's house the next morning. We thought we were ready for anything, but we never expected a welcome like the one we got. Quick, get down there! What's going on? Monsters are roaming around the farm. First they took my child, then my husband, but they're not going to take me.
The
Ma'am,
fuck?
put the gun down, please.
You're one of them monsters! Brian!
Ah, I'm fine. Go get her.
What the shit is happening?
She's shooting them because she thinks they're after her meat baby and husband went missing.
Mrs. Coleman, don't do anything stupid. We are not your enemies. I'm here to help you. Tell it to someone else, you vile monster! I thought that was it for me. Soon after, our guys arrived on the farm. Brian was taken to the hospital, and Teresa Coleman's body to the morgue. I decided to have a look around. Something wasn't right with all this. A
No
nice
shit.
couple like that couldn't go crazy at the same time, could they?
Oh, geez,
And
that's
then I
bad
saw a
art.
dead cow by the stream.
What was that, Jerry?
I just said, oh gods, that bad art.
Yeah.
Ah, my God, disgusting. Maybe there was some kind of infection in the water the farmers were drinking? I began considering all possible
If you're
theories.
testing
The worst of
water,
which
you need to be wearing gloves.
Yeah, no
Gloves.
shit, you just infected yourself.
Well, actually, it's the gloves are because you could contaminate the water or yourself.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
So literally, the gloves is more than just that.
Is a part of making sure that the sample isn't contaminated.
Yes, I want to die. Yeah. Also, what
That
the fuck is
is-
wrong with her finger?
I essentially am more
Oh.
careful with the food I work with than she is with crime scene analysis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't need to notice that finger.
Oh!
That's uncomfortable.
Question, where is the pinky? It gets worse when you think about it.
was that part of the
Wait, hold on. That's the thumb, finger,
So,
finger, finger.
yeah,
That's
so
the
this-
pinky.
The pinky looks exactly like the other fingers.
Yeah. Which makes no sense.
No artist with him. Well, I mean, he's got to have some artists to help rig these trash animations.
Let's play.
The stream
Whatever.
flows into the city reservoir. Just in case, I took a sample of the
Reservoir.
water and took it to the lab. A bit later, I got a call from the police. Mr. Coleman's condition had gotten worse. Brian was still in the hospital, so I had to deal with this alone.
I can hear him crying. You know, my son will die if I don't feed him.
I can't hear you, Mark.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, my stomach hurts.
Shit!
Back up now. I'll stab her, I swear.
You know
Mark,
what? You
I can hear your
rewarded.
baby too. He's crying,
Hey,
Mark.
Chekhov's pen. They used Chekhov's pen. Yay.
Pregnant man used Chekhov's pen.
Also, didn't they say that they were going to move him to a mental institution?
Think so?
They probably didn't have time yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, did they just wait, and if they weren't going to move him immediately, why did they prick him with a sedative? Like, that was literally entirely pointless.
It was probably to make sure he didn't get aggressive while he was there, which didn't really work, did it?
Yeah, it's top logic.
Yeah.
Need to get him back.
I know where he is. Just let me help you.
Ah, You lying bastards!
Mark, wait! You need to calm down! The
How did he knock
tranquilizer
that
should kick in soon. I hope Mr.
box
Coleman
out?
doesn't hurt himself, but we were
Tranquilizers don't
too
work
late.
that fast.
Yeah.
Mark fell down the stairs and broke his neck. No, half an hour later, his body was on its way to the morgue in a body bag, where Mrs. Coleman was already waiting for him.
What the fuck?
Not now,
Is this-
Lucifer. Mommy doesn't feel
It's-
good.
It's now
It's
an
true.
SCP with a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this accent? I can't tell if she's trying to be Irish from the UK or fucking Canadian.
I don't know what she's trying to be. I don't care. The
I
weird
didn't feel well.
accent that does or doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I was shivering after all these past events, but my dog wasn't gonna feed himself. I was getting the mincemeat from the fridge when suddenly... What's going on? I must be seriously stressed, or maybe the water really was contaminated. Bertha Robinson?
Miss Robinson, we analyzed the water sample you gave us. You're gonna want to see this. Hurry.
Shit, I'm on my way.
What?
Is the meat baby gonna impregnate the dog?
I hope the dog's a girl.
That is also a weird statement, Hatch.
I know it is, but still, is the meat baby gonna
Wait, did you say
impregnate
is
the
the meat
dog?
going to impregnate the dog?
Yes.
Yes. Ugh.
My name is Drew. I was the one who called you. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Where are these
We checked
voices?
the water you brought us, and we found extremely strong hallucinogens in it. Its composition is like that of a drug. Have you told anyone about this?
What?
I tried, but the city administrators told me to keep quiet. That's why we had the samples destroyed. Did they threaten you? No, but they won't silence me either. No one should be drinking.
What the fuck? What is this? What is this stupid ass bullshit?
I feel like for me to understand what's going on, it needs to be rewound. What did she say was in the water? What?
A bunch of hallucinogens, like a drug. She's
Yeah.
just spontaneously, it's just, this is a hallucinogenic water issue, not meat baby.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
Okay.
I hate it. Oh.
Drinking this water, it's dangerous. There's a pharmacological factory not far from the farm. There was an accident there recently, if I recall. The waste could have gotten into the stream. The administration
I feel
is
like we're
brushing the
watching
incident.
I feel like we're watching a run-on sentence in real time.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so actually here's my thought process. I think what they're trying to do here is like for the uninitiated to what Meat Baby is, this could be a red herring.
Okay.
Right, like if trying to hype up the mystery for someone who doesn't know what this thing is, this could basically just be used to get them to thinking, oh, so it's something mundane. Oh no, the Meat Baby's impregnating people.
I wonder if the dog will be around the meat baby for so long that we'll think it's a baby and protect it.
I love Chew's message. What's punctuation?
Ah!
Anyways.
Under the carpet to avoid a scandal, right? Drew?
What?
Where did she go? I went outside and noticed suspicious-looking people in uniform transporting 2 bodies out of the morgue. And... Mark and Teresa Coleman?
What?
Michael, what the hell is going on? Michael!
Huh?
Who were these people?
What people? What are you talking about?
They just took the Coleman's bodies away.
The Colemans? We don't have anyone under that name.
Why was he acting so weird? What happened to him?
Foundation time,
What
yeah.
about the
Yeah.
water I brought?
Water? It's fine. We didn't find anything.
But the girl in the lab said there were hallucinogens in them.
The girl in the lab, Bertha, something's wrong with you. We don't have any female employees.
They'd obviously done something to Michael and had gotten rid of the girl I was talking to. Damn, they're trying to cover everything up. That's enough for today. I'm honestly too tired.
Why wouldn't they give her amnestics? They haven't even approached her yet.
Yeah. Also, Sanju says this has so much bad to in this sentence. Says sorry or energy to itself. I went to the kitchen to get a cookie, but when I got there, it was a spooky cookie.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Zanju, there was also a very large run-on sentence you missed. Oh, jeez.
need to
I
rest.
came home. I came home from surviving the government conspiracy, and my
Also-
dog is pregnant with Meat Baby.
Also,
Oh my
let me
God.
read the past two quotes that have been quoted on the Discord. Me saying, is he going to get impregnated by his meat baby? Hatchet saying, is the meat going to impregnate the dog? We'll find out if Hatchet ends up right or not very soon.
Jade's response to this.
Cookie. Eat the spooky cookie.
Anyways.
And in the morning, I'll go to the factory and find out what's going on. Whatever it takes. But as soon as I got home... Lucifer, no! Where did this baby come from? Brian,
Oh my God.
I'm sorry to call you at this hour, but someone's left a baby at my house.
Bertha, enough with this nonsense. Stop poking your nose around.
What are you talking about?
Some suspicious-looking people came to see me today. They said they were with the FBI and asked questions about you and that minced meat you took.
Mint!
What? Are you okay, Hatchet?
No.
Meat? No!
This is so dumb.
It is.
It is.
This
And not
can't be
and not in a
happening.
fun way.
Yeah. Not in my stream way.
I'll call you back.
Bertha, listen to me.
Apparently, whatever mind-altering substance that affected the farmers had spread to me. Maybe it's not just the water. The cattle could have been infected by drinking it. In turn, their meat would have been infected. This meat is from the Coleman farm. No, you're not real. You're just minced meat. I finally had evidence. I needed to take this meat baby to another lab in order to test it. I will uncover this conspiracy. Shut up already! Although I knew there wasn't actually a baby, its crying was driving me
Is he
insane.
going to get impregnated by the meat? I have to put that in quotes now, don't I?
Yes.
I guess the question is, are they gonna change Meat Baby to where it impregnates people of any sex?
The answer is yes.
Well, technically, anyone can get impregnated by it. I don't think it can impregnate animals.
Wait, was it established that it can impregnate animals? Or
No.
impregnate women?
No,
Or
I think it was just men.
yeah, I think it was only talking about males.
I think it was saying it could impregnate humans.
You're gonna fully,
Yeah, 75% of the staff. It didn't say the genders of the
Ah,
staff.
So yeah, I could do
There
women.
Oh,
was
yeah,
only
okay.
one person who was specified as male.
Okay, that's
And
fair
there's
enough.
no evidence that it impregnates animals, just humans.
Running low on impreg.
Well,
Anyway,
it's not a low blow. It impregnates all people equally at random gambling chance.
yay, equality.
Oh no, bookworm. It wasn't us. It was specified to have impreg because the doctor that was in charge of 3565 for a long while was male and he was impregnated by it. It's just 75% of the staff that were impregnated were not specified in gender. So it can do any gender, any sex. Yeah. Equal opportunist impregnator, as long as you're human. It will add a womb, it will fix your womb, it will whatever.
It will implant meat baby in your womb.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to quote you.
Stop it.
Now, are we ready to continue?
I guess.
He was demanding to be fed. Of course, they've come for me now, too.
Juice says I should take a shot every time someone says prank.
Yeah, everyone, turn this into a drinking game. Take a shot every time someone says preg or baby, and he will be dead by the end of stream. No, preg or meat, I should say. Preg or meat. Preg or meat.
Oh my god. Okay, let's just watch it.
I need to get out of here and save the evidence.
Oh, yep,
I
got
ran
the
out of the
lanyard.
house, down the fire
course
escape,
they did.
jumped into the car, and slammed on the gas.
I'm pretty sure they would have noticed.
I can't take this anymore. The screaming inside my head is unbearable. Maybe he'll shut up if I just feed him. I saw a hospital with a maternity ward underway.
Couldn't you just get milk powder from CVS?
I need breast milk.
Miss, are you all right? Maybe you need to see a psychiatrist?
I am
Oh
a
my God.
psychiatrist. Breast milk now. Oh, would you shut up already? To make things worse, my stomach started churning. Don't get any closer.
Here, take it. Just don't shoot. Call the police.
Oh my god.
Once again, CVS.
Finally.
Powdered milk.
Yeah.
A spicy plate of spaghetti.
Shit! I rushed to the lab. I hope there's someone there. Come on! Open up!
Bertha, are you out of your mind? Do you know what time it is?
I need you to run your tests on this minced meat now.
The lab's closed. Come back tomorrow.
Do it now!
Oh, the
My
sounds
stomach,
they
I
give.
feel like I'm in labor.
Bertha, you're not well. Let me call a doctor.
No. Run the tests.
It's finished. Oh, God.
What is it?
I've analyzed the composition of the minced meat. It has pork, beef, and human meat.
Shit! Thank you, Michael.
What? What?
Damn it,
that-
they're every-
ah! What the? What? What? You get okay. I'm gonna have a fucking conniption.
Are you okay?
She goes in there wanting to get an understanding of the chemical composition of the meat. He takes a little sample, puts it into some magic machine that tells him instantly that it's made of fucking pork, cow, and animal, but that's not the chemical composition. You ran in there, threatened the guy to give you a chemical readout of this fucking meat baby, and then you run off the second you find out
Hatchet?
that it's got animal and human meat.
This is the same group that decided to label someone as schizophrenic for having one delusional thought.
I fucking know, but still, this is so infuriating. You go in.
Understandable, but I'm just saying, don't have high expectations of them knowing things.
My expectations are in hell right now, and I'm still pissed.
I need to quote you.
Are we ready to continue? Okay. Is that a yes?
I'm just bringing solace to my brain by looking at the emotes that you put.
Yeah.
I will salvage my brain. I will salvage my brain by thinking about.
I had to. That was a good line.
I will salvage my brain by thinking about not safe for work material rather
Wait, why,
than this
Jerry?
bullshit.
Why'd you put that in support?
Wait, what?
You put my expectations are in hell, and I'm still
I
pissed.
thought I put that in
No,
quotes.
you put it in support.
Oh no!
I'll delete it.
I can't even find where I put it. Can you just put it in the quotes and things?
Yeah, I can. That's funny. I just look over to see where you put it.
I can't find it.
I deleted it.
Did you put it in quotes and things?
Yes.
Thank you.
It does need some more support. I expected nothing and I'm still disappointed.
No one should bonk Chew. Chew's clearly using these emotes because I said they were bringing me solace. Chew is being nice.
Sorry, Chew.
Everywhere. I gotta leave the city, or they'll get me too. A car pulled up next to me.
Actually, why'd I apologize? I haven't been.
Oh, you want me to stop? Screw off! I headed south, but when I was driving past the Coleman farm, I saw those strange people who had come for me along the road. I got distracted and...
look like blank white trucks. And look, is that it? Yeah, that's right.
No, God damn it!
Oh my God.
No, get away from me!
Hold your fire! Don't shoot! I'll handle this.
Shit, my stomach! What's happening to me?
Here, pause.
Bertha, what?
I think that at the very least, the thumbnail has AI usage, so probably, yeah, book.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure almost everything here has AI usage. Like the kitchen at the beginning, its design was slightly off in a way that told me it was AI.
And the voices are just horrendous.
Well, you gotta keep in mind that, like, when did these come out?
Last year.
Okay, then I guess AI generation was, at the very least, somewhat more convincing than, like, if it was, like, 2019 or something.
Yeah.
But, eh.
But they're still bad at it, somehow.
Well, I mean, all AI generation. Like, if you know what to look for, you can generally pick it out.
Anyways, we're ready to continue. We're almost over.
Yeah.
Wait!
Don't get any closer! No! I know the truth! You want to get rid of me!
Oh,
we don't mean you any harm, and you don't
the meat
know
baby's
the truth.
Ah! No! Ah!
No more running. We're here to help.
Important thing. Oh no. Yeah, Chew just brought up a scene.
Am I? What happened?
Oh, God.
What? A scar?
Oh, I see you're awake.
Where am I? What have you done to me?
You're in the SCP Foundation. We study anomalous objects and neutralize them. And today,
That is not what they do.
No, that's not what you do.
That's a GOC.
I'm gonna fuck. Oh my god.
Are you okay? Do you need to scream into the void? Okay, press play.
we saved you
Is this most
Save?
likely getting a zero?
From what?
from that minced meat. I know it sounds crazy. I've seen my share of weird things, but never something like this.
But you cut me open. Why?
Listen, the autopsy of Mark and Teresa Coleman reveals something odd. They were both pregnant with minced meat.
Are you telling me
Okay,
I was
so
also...
impregnated both the husband and the wife.
Yeah.
And her.
At least, I mean, in an absurdly short amount of time, obviously, but at least the dog wasn't impregnated.
Oh god.
As far as we know.
True, there could always be like an end of credit stinger of the meat baby bursting out of the dog like a fucking chest
Okay, press
burster from the
play.
alien.
Okay.
I was actually more thinking of the thing, because there was a dog scene in that movie.
Like I'm specifically thinking
Ah.
of like from the Alien series.
Gotcha. Never mind, I need to watch that movie series again. It's good.
I need to too.
Don't
Well,
worry,
I
we
haven't
got to you in
watched it,
time,
of course.
fortunately.
But how?
Did
This
she
can't
ever feed
be.
her dog?
I know
Yes.
it's hard to
I
believe.
don't
Maybe.
think so.
That piece of minced meat was an anomaly.
Which means the dog's dead.
Anyone who's exposed to it for long periods
No,
of time
just
begin to
very
believe it's a
hungry.
baby. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
So what did I
No
want?
animal abuse.
We haven't figured that out yet. But this object can induce hallucinations when it's hungry or threatened.
I almost gave this mincemeat to my dog, but then a girl from the lab called me immediately. Later, she just seemed to vanish. Was it really just a hallucination induced by the meat?
Most likely so. The farmers saw everyone as monsters, and you became obsessed with the idea that someone had poisoned the water.
Oh my
but
god.
it's all over
Wait
now.
a minute.
We'll all
Wait a minute. The lab lady saying that there was hallucinogens in the water wasn't just a red herring. It was just spontaneously added as the results of the meats.
Yep, she was hallucinated into existence by the meat. Moving everything she did? No, she didn't use any tools. She didn't touch anything. She was a hallucination.
Chill.
Well, you didn't really miss much, Mpreg. It was just talking about how they found meat baby fetuses in the old man and his wife, and now in this
Q,
lady.
this is the Mpreg you don't want.
Meat preg.
It does not involve any fun times. Just hallucinations and meat.
And cesarean sections.
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch the rest.
Yes, Chew, unfortunately.
alter your memory so you'll forget all these horrible things even happened. Get well soon.
Well, how is she?
She'll live. They performed a C-section in time and removed the minced meat.
And the rest of the minced meat?
All pieces are in containment cells, and we're analyzing them now. It's a good thing we know what this object is capable of.
What about the original piece? The one the farmers had?
Unfortunately, we lost it. It fell into a stream and separated into smaller pieces.
Shit, that stream flows into the reservoir.
We're monitoring the situation and hoping the smaller parts of the object don't keep its abnormal properties.
I hope so too. We don't need it infecting someone else or...
when water
Even
goes
worse,
into
give
a
birth to a new
reservoir,
abnormal object.
It is eventually
We have everything under control.
Things are filtered out of the water before it goes into people's houses.
Yeah.
Generally, yeah.
So there's literally zero chance of the meat ending up in people's water.
But it will end up in this cow.
You know what? Fair enough.
Also, I love this cow. It's so derpy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you
Oh my-
fucking kidding
Are
me?
you Oh my god.
They're saying Meat Boy impregnated the cow and made Big Charlie.
It made the big Charlie SP. That's not what it did.
Ugh!
Unconnected SCPs. There we go.
Are you okay?
I wanna go home.
Well, we didn't see the birth happen, so I guess not.
I could be playing River City Girls too. I could be beating up Yakuza as the schoolgirl.
Yeah, so. Oh my gosh, it's the guy from the Big Charlie video.
Okay.
So this was a prequel to that one episode. Why?
Sanju
You know
says,
what?
could that be added gore? Does embryonic fluid count as gore? Was that cow dead? Was the cow dead?
I think
The cow was dead.
Yeah, the cow was dead.
We can count it as added gore.
I don't like this. Why am I doing this with you people?
Because you love us and we love you.
That's the question I ask
love
myself
you,
every
but
time
I'm
I join
starting to
Patch It.
question that. At least with the well, I'm trying to question it with Bright, not you, Judy.
Hey.
All right. So when it comes to copyright or removal of characters, they removed every single character there is, and they removed all copyright.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, there weren't really many characters to begin with, but yeah, there's like the Doctor, and that's about it.
Yeah.
That's the added gore and violence.
Well, let's see. It started out with a man yelling about the Satanists and shooting a bunch of innocent kitchen fucking
Workers,
folks.
yeah.
And then went on a big, terribly choreographed action sequence with lady trying to figure out what's in the water because don't like them putting chemicals in the water that's turning everyone impregnated. And then
should I just hit 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Deviated from the plot of the article, very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, the article barely has a plot at all, but still.
It's so short. How hard is it to
They
follow it?
changed literally things the SCP does in itself, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I know we'll have a score for this.
Break.
Only a minute in the video / offensiveness.
Let's see. One of the first things it started with was he's schizophrenic, drug him.
Yeah, like in terms of like the breadth of like how offensive these tend to be, I feel like it's less so than some of the others, but it still has like very viscerally offensive shit. Just
I'm going to say it's a 4 because just because the other videos they make tend to be 4s doesn't mean it's not a 4.
That is fair. I mean, like, yeah. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be 4. I'm just saying like I think it's notable that the offensiveness of this one was comparably it was like condensed.
It wasn't like 173
You
with,
know what?
with the Mexicans.
You have a fair point. It may be a 4 in offensiveness, but if there was a way to earn a 5, I'm sure there would be others that had 5s instead of 4.
Yeah, like actually 173 is a really good example, I
Yeah,
think,
like I said.
because like it has racist like Latin American like racist my brain's dying. Racist
It's
caricature
okay.
throughout.
It tends to do it. We're looking over content farm.
Yeah, 173 had like racist characters throughout with lazy implied immigrant man with white guy doing his voice, right? So like there's offensiveness throughout, but in this one all of the offensiveness was just congealed into one nugget of gross.
Well, it has more nuggets throughout, but that's the biggest nugget, and we don't need to go through it.
Yeah.
Like, I still hate the one SCP where they turned this guy getting fucked over by reality and gaining powers greater than his creator, and then coming to terms with it, just like an entire story about how the magical black man wants to give the white guy a good life.
Yeah.
I think that would have earned a 5 if 5 was possible. It's not, but I will forever be angry. Forever.
Thanks.
Forever.
So,
I feel like these streams are taking years off of our lifespans.
yes. Also, I was gonna have Hatchet read the next SCP, but now I'm not so sure.
Why? Which one is it?
SCP-2611, large and in charge.
Wait, what? What?
Large
You know
and in
what?
charge.
Just
Oh, I'm.
remember, Bright, the SCPs are not the issue. It's the farm.
Yeah.
Maybe reading the SCP will be healing.
Yeah,
If this. Listen, all I gotta say is, given that statement, if this SCP doesn't feature Moto Moto anywhere in it, I'm gonna give it 0.
The thing is, I was starting to feel bad 'cause I wasn't sure if it'd be offensive. Like, Hatchet, read the SCP large and in charge.
I mean, what? Because I'm fat? What? Why would that be offensive?
I don't know. I thought I would, but do you want to read it?
I'll read large and in charge. I am large, but I'm not in charge, so maybe this will be a nice change of pace. Okay, give me a sec. Headset's off to brush my hair because it's annoying.
Ah, yeah. Wait, I have 7 viewers?
Okay.
Holy shit. Welcome, everyone. I'm sorry you're suffering.
You know what? As
Oh,
long as
yes.
we read the
Stick
SCPs
fierce.
and ignore the content farms, everything will be amazing. It won't hurt. It will be wonderful. We get to learn. We get to experience things. We're still going to have to cover the content farms.
Well,
It's like,
technically we experience things during the content farms. It's just suffering.
well, yeah, kind of like being dipped in heaven before getting kicked in the crotch over to hell.
It's the last meal at Taco Bell's before getting tarred and feathered.
It's a bright and her
I
unhinged
feel
mod
like,
doesn't even have a hinged
considering
mod.
Taco Bell's food, I feel like it's more like your last meal of wonderful, authentic Mexican food before getting tarred and feathered.
You know what? That's fair enough. I've just been obsessed with Taco Bell lately because I had some and it was really good.
I haven't had any Taco Bell ever since they took all the lifeblood out of the local Taco Bell. There's literally no color in the entire building. It's black and white now.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
That's
you can't
yeah.
speak to the workers.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They just they just. Oh, is it like a fully digital place now?
It's fully on. You are only allowed to take orders on the machines.
Oh, that's not nice. The one that I have in my general vicinity has like both options.
Yeah,
That's
same with me.
that's dumb.
Anyways, Hatchet, you ready to read large and in charge?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Clap, that's just minimalism. Yeah. Okay. Item number SCP-2611. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. There's fuzz in my mouth. Goddamn cats. SCP-2611 is to be contained in a standard Class C humanoid containment cell in Wing J at Site-47. Oh, I got distracted by chat, sorry. SCP-2611 is to be denied exceptionally fatty foods and is required to engage in at least 1 hour of light exercise every 2 to 3 days as needed and judged safe by site physicians. SCP-2611 is under the impression that it is still hospitalized every 45 days or as needed per standard obfuscation protocols. SCP-2611 is to be administered an anesthetic and be processed through a readministration script to maintain this impression. To placate SCP-2611-1, SCP-2611 is required to watch at least 8 hours of television programming per day, though SCP-2611-1 may request additional programs to be added. This television programming is limited to the following subjects: court television, soap operas, game shows, crafting programs, and talk shows, excluding anything that has medical information about the hazards of excessive weight gain. Television shows must be screened before allowing SCP 2611 or SCP 2611 1 to view them. Description: SCP 2611 is a human female standing approximately 156 centimeters. SCP 2611 is largely immobile due to its immense weight, currently approximately 250 kilograms. Trying to think, how much is that? Isn't that in the range of around 600 pounds, I want to say? And is confined to a hospital bed. SCP 2611 suffers from several diseases related to its weight, most notably. Matrix system weird. Weight. Oh god, I got distracted. To its weight, most notably sleep apnea and diabetes, with the exception of the presence of SCP 2611 1, there is nothing remarkable about SCP 2611. You were close, it's about 564 pounds. Okay. SCP 2611 1 is a sentient mass of fat cells. Okay, that just caught me off guard. Okay. Sentient mass of fat cells located on the left flank of SCP 2611. SCP 2611 1 is completely integrated into SCP 2611's vital organs. When originally contained, SCP 2611 1 experienced only limited control over SCP 2611's body at times, usually when SCP 2611 was unconscious. However, over the past blank years, SCP 2611 1 has increased its control over SCP 2611. Currently, SCP 2611 is only considered fully cognizant of its surroundings for approximately 1 to 2 hours per day. While SCP 2611 1 is in control of SCP 2611's body, SCP 2611. Oh god, this is getting a mouthful. Dash 1 can perform rudimentary communication, force SCP 2611 to move, and controls most of 2611's bodily functions. Previously, 2611 1 used this control to force 2611 to consume massive amounts of food. Though 2611 1 is capable of speech, learning, and advanced thought, 2611 1's primary interests are related to daytime television programs, daytime television programs which it previously viewed with 2611. Though several interviews have been conducted with 2611, no information about its origin, nature, or further interests have been observed. All interviews invariably turn to the programs being watched and the information conveyed in those programs. How 2611 1 controls 2611 or stores thoughts and memories has yet to be determined. Though amnestics have shown no effect on SCP 2611 1, a log of relevant, useful research information has been compiled and is available for reading. See Addendum 2611 interview logs. 2611's health has continued to deteriorate since its recovery, and there is currently no known way to enable 2611 1 to exist outside of 2611 or transfer it to another host. Research is ongoing. Recovery. SCP-2611 and SCP-2611-1 first came to the attention of the Foundation when 2611 entered the hospital due to excessive weight gain in August of 2000 blank. 2611 had until 3 months prior weighed approximately 80 kilograms. Over the course of 90 days, 2611's weight doubled, putting excessive strain on 2611's joints and muscles. During routine examinations, polysomnographies performed to diagnose sleep apnea and revealed somnambulism and what was originally believed to be schizophrenia. After MRI scans revealed a large, compact mass of fat that somehow integrated with SCP-2611's major organ groups, Foundation physicians intervened and determined the existence of 2611-1. 2611 was moved to Site 47, where it has remained for the past blank years. Addendum SCP-2611 interview logs. All logs have been heavily edited of extraneous information. The remaining pieces of information are believed to have actual research value. Those wishing to examine unedited logs may submit requests directly to Dr. Crow. June 3rd, 2000 blank. Researcher blank. So we were talking about SCP-2611. Have you always been inside her? 2611. Yeah, of course. Where else? Oh shit, Jerry, you gotta look out for that shit. Jesus. Researcher blank. You've never lived anywhere else? SCP. Why would I? This is home. November 14th, 2000 and blank. 2611-1. No, Whoopi, don't you dare disrespect her. Barbara. What am I reading? Barbara has done nothing to deserve that. Researcher. You tell her. I love this stuff. SCP. I know, it's so much better than the crap that the last guy watched. Researcher. The last guy? 2611. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's it. That's it, Barbara. To the View. Well, yeah, I could tell that much. Researcher. Who was the last guy, 2611? 2611-1. Shh. I think they have Kanyu today. Kanyu? Oh, probably. Okay. No further information
Actually,
on
that's
previous.
Keanu. Okay, Keanu
Oh.
Reeves. You know, the voice Shadow Hedgehog.
You think I pay attention to things like that? Keanu. Okay, that sounds better. No further information on previous hosts has been recovered from conversations with 26-1. Attempts to question 26-1 about the possibility have led to 2611 becoming unresponsive. February 19th, 2000 and blank. Excuse me. Researcher. Oh my god, did he just swallow that? 2611-1, gagging audibly. Oh god, that's disgusting. Researcher. Holy crap, can they show that on daytime television? What the 2611. Kill it. Kill it. I don't care if I die. Researcher. What? -1. I said it's disgusting. Who the hell does that? Oh god. What the fuck? It is currently believed that SCP-2611 may have assumed control during this time, but during a later cognizant event, 2611 could not recall speaking. It is possible that 2611-1 may have more control of 2611's memories and mental condition than previously believed, or that 2611 is experiencing trauma capable of damaging these memories while 2611-1 is in control. Further research is necessary. April 30th, 2000, redacted. -1, crying. God, how can they treat her like that? She loved you, John. Yeah, she loved you. Researcher. I know. God, it just kills you, doesn't it? -1. It does. God, I'm so lonely. I wish one of the others could come and visit me. Redacted. One of the others? -1. Oh, Hope. Don't worry. He'll learn. He'll understand. The above log has led to several investigations in hospitals across the globe, all without results. It is currently unknown how many instances of 2611-1 may be present in the population at large. However, given the sharp rise in obesity through North America and Europe over the past 2 decades, the number may be exceptionally high. Currently, efforts to screen obese children in schools have had no results, though early stage infestations, typified by weight gain and periods of lost time, may have been identified in redacted individuals, all of which are currently under observation. No other late stage instances have been identified.
Did you like that SCP?
I mean, it was a thing. I think I'm very neutral to it.
Alright, so I forgot to give myself a drink. So I'm gonna leave the thumbnail for you guys to rate with chat while I go get a drink, okay?
Okay.
I'll be back.
Uh. Uh. Yeah, I knew for a fact with the start of this that this was gonna get aggressively fat phobic, but that just makes me viscerally uncomfortable. My ice cream. Unfortunately, the streamer is gone. What's up with the multicolored buns on the patties, on the burgers? Are these the colorful patties from season 1 of SpongeBob? Oh wait, no, Pretty Patties, I think was the episode title.
I did not know she put up the thumbnail. I thought when you were
Yeah.
saying phobic, you were talking about the SCP file. Like, what? What part of it? No, the thumbnail.
Yeah, no, the thumbnail.
Uh,
I feel like elements of it could be considered fat phobic, but it's like very tame, if that's the case.
I feel like with the SCP file, it's not fat phobic, but it's definitely interesting. They touch on the issue that the thing is made of fat, they can't really help the person. It literally caused her to be fat rather than her own actions. But if they
Yeah.
remove the fat, they'll kill her because of the SCP.
Yeah, fair enough. Burning chats and streamers gone. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Burger King offered black colored bread at one point. Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, I figured that things would get really bad in how they depict overweight people in the video.
Well, yeah,
And
just
this,
because we can rely on the SCP Foundation to always be tactful doesn't mean we rely on the content farms to.
of course.
In fact, I'm pretty sure we rely on them to not be tactful because that's the only thing we've ever
Well,
seen
yeah.
them as.
Well, yeah. But yeah, dude, I'm trying to see if I can find any like notable signs of AI generation. It's
In the
missing
picture,
yeah, and the thumbnail missing a finger on the hand that's shown, but that's kind of par for the course.
it has all the fingers,
I guess it kind of does.
but it does have a weird vanishing hand act.
Yeah.
Where did the hand go?
Streamer small tape to wall.
Also, why is the fat depicted as a man and not a woman?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think the fat is even gendered at all.
Yeah, the fat is not gendered.
And it doesn't have a face, does it? It like speaks through controlling 2611. So this is just painfully inaccurate.
Yeah.
Uh yeah, this image makes me viscerally uncomfortable.
Alright, I'm back. What did you think of this incredible thumbnail?
They
4.
yeah, for oh okay. When I like open the stream and shows a bigger version of the picture, I can kind of see that pinky. It just looks like a sliver.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jerry and I were discussing how awful this is, as well as talking about our expectations for this video getting incredibly fat phobic.
The last
Yeah,
thing
we both.
yeah, sorry. The last thing I saw before I was fixing my drink was from Chew. Get this shit off my screen, away from my ice cream. I already knew what you guys were talking about was bad.
uh, I do think I want to say that this is AI generated, especially like looking at how like her shoulder is.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the vanishing hand.
Oh yeah, like I guess the idea I guess like if this was drawn by a person, the idea would be that like she's got her hand stuck under her fat.
I think the issue
But
with that idea is if you look at it, it has the markings of the fat.
yeah.
Alright, I will test you, Chew. I'm gay. Do you have a whiskey dingo emote for that?
Have a good night, Sanju.
Yeah, good night, Sanju.
Thanks for hanging. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm gonna sit in on this and feel constantly offended personally, huh?
Well, I'm fat, you're fat. I don't know Bright's weight.
I'm like 420 pounds.
I'm actually losing weight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everyone head pat the bright. Good job.
Yeah, I think I was like
Very nice.
280, now I'm like 209. So I lost a lot of weight.
Oh damn, yeah,
Congratulations.
that's damn good. Fuck yeah. I say as I chug down a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, anyways. Here's the description. You think eating healthy and exercising are the key to staying good in shape? Think again. SB 2611 used to be an ordinary girl until one day she discovered sentient fat on her left side, which forced her to watch TV and develop an uncontrollable eating habit. Of course, the SB Foundation will deal with that, but just in case, make sure you check what you are eating.
That's not how it works. She wasn't aware of the sentient fat. And if they depict the sentient fat as having a face like they do in the picture, I'm going to be extra pissed.
Oh, the
Because
thumbnail's still on the
again,
screen.
yeah, because again, the fucking the fat doesn't have its own face and mouth. It speaks to researchers by controlling the host.
Yep.
This is basically like a fat cordyceps virus or fungus. But it's made out of fat and it's weird.
Yeah. We ready to start?
Sure.
What the fuck?
Agent Faber, you think this thing is actually sentient? It used to only speak in TV phrases until recently.
That's what we need to find out. Suit up.
We've already got extra gore.
Hey there, buddy. Do you know where you are?
Now to take a quick commercial break.
Hold on, why are they naked?
Is this... Did they, like, try to take the... Oh my... We are...
I can hear you dying inside.
We are half... We are half a minute in, and every part of my body is angry. They just had to go with the quote unquote fat looking like the grease from that one really gross grease episode of SpongeBob.
Yeah. I
Uh,
love Chew's messages. No, stop. Make it go away. My favorite reaction.
so what is this? Is this SCP shit? sh- Uh, my head. My head hurts.
And we don't get to find out.
Like, are they gonna have it act like a chest burster and
What was supposed
like,
to be an ordinary
and like evolve into a full sentient human that pops out of her, given all the blood that was shown on that window?
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's go.
morning ended up changing my life forever. I was jogging before lectures and noticed something strange. What's going on over there? Passers-by were crowded around some guy. He was so huge. It was a miracle he could actually walk.
I've seen fatter people walk around fine.
I gotta say, I'm pretty sure I look bigger than this guy, and I walk around just fine. Gotta, I mean, what did we say? There's obviously gonna be fat phobia, but you just can't help but start immediate with
Would
it.
this go with the ableism though? With fat phobic?
I think I would. I think fat phobia would be recently, like, nested under ableism generally.
Yeah.
I think like the root, the core of fat phobia is like in that sense of the body needs to be perfectly healthy or the person is a lesser person, which is like the
Or
core of ableism.
it's also like poured in the fact that there are people who think that you cannot be healthy and look bigger than what they
Yeah.
expect a healthy person to look like.
Yeah, like like there's entire papers talking about like how skewed the concept of health is thanks to ableism. So
Yeah.
Whee!
Are we ready to see it get
Yay!
worse? We stopped it both times
It's
at a
it
30-second mark.
we've got we're a minute in. This is gonna be hell.
Yes, it is.
Help me! Can't breathe.
Looks like a heart attack. Move! He needs air!
What?
That's it, big guy. Now breathe. Stop staring! Call an ambulance!
How would this help a heart attack?
I don't know.
Let me
One of-
undo your shirt. That will stop your heart from trying to give up on life.
Hurry, do chest compressions.
And it's like he's saying I can't breathe. What about I can't breathe?
Oh, right.
Immediately
If he's
first,
saying I can't breathe, then it wouldn't be a heart attack. What?
yeah, like
What if he's choking?
yeah, like so dumb.
No one's going to try to do mouth to mouth. They're not going to do chest compressions. They're not going to do anything.
No.
Listen, do we expect the creators of this channel to have even the slightest understanding of human physiology?
Absolutely
Maybe.
not.
God damn it.
I mean, you would have to hope, because presumably there was a human behind the creation of this. But at this point, I've got my doubts as to whether or not they would understand the difference between a lung and a heart.
Okay, press play.
Save
Okay.
me!
In medical college, they told us delirious patients would act weird, but I wasn't ready for when
How is
The
that
guy
hilarious
suddenly
or
pulled out a
acting
piece
weird?
of-
I can't breathe.
I don't like where I paused it. I don't like where I paused it.
This is like,
Are we going to
like,
get more ableist?
this is like genuinely one of the most condensed nuggets of ableism I have seen in a while. Like, it's just a guy in distress that's a bit overweight, and she's coming in consistently talking about the fact that he's big, and then saying shit like he's delusional because he's expressing that he's having troubles breathing.
And then they had him do creepy smile. Let's see what happens next.
No, Chew, I will not get my mind out of the gutter.
Let's see if he says something psychotic.
raw meat and began to eat it. Ugh.
What?
Where did this come from?
Is this what the creator of the channel thinks us fat people do? I will say now, I do not carry raw pocket meat.
As a side note, I will again mention that I think it's probably best to avoid, like, using terms like psychotic to describe people and
Fair.
actions, but meh.
Anyways, my God, I can't.
Snack time!
Oh my God.
That's not what real people snack on.
Please help me!
Stop it! Give me that! Ow! What's wrong with you? This was insane. He was in tears, but he just kept eating. And then he started shaking and... No, don't you die on me! Help's on the way!
What the Oh my God, Chew.
Chew, what were you just saying about not having a dirty mind?
Chew! Hey!
And correction, never grab someone else's meat without consent.
Hold on, I gotta do something.
I feel like I've aged like 12 years in the last 2 minutes.
Are you gonna be okay?
Say something about having to go.
Oh, hold
Do
on.
something. Oh.
Sorry about that. Anyways, I did not put anything in 18. Posting things 18.
Uh, uh,
Anyways.
You quoted Chew. You quoted Chew.
Damn it, right. Oh, damn right. Never mind.
you know what? You know what? Give me like a minute. If I'm gonna keep doing this, I need to go pop my anti-anxiety med.
Okay. We can go intermission then.
Yeah, I need to take the key stuff.
Catch, take your time. Intermission's on.
There's a certain level of frustration that gets to the point that it starts to trigger panic symptoms. And I'm at that level. I'll be back.
Alright. Be careful. Responding, grabbing other people's meat without permission is not okay. And I ruined it, Chew. Your turn. But how's everyone in chat? Everyone doing okay?
I'll probably leave after this SCP.
Oh. Damn, this is a short stream then.
Sorry, it's around 8.
That's fair.
Alright, I'm back. I'm freshly medicated. I'm ready to suffer more.
Yeah, apparently Jerry said this is probably gonna be the last SCP of the night. Because Jerry has to
Okay.
go.
Well, yeah, like I said, it's like 8:29 where I am. We typically ended around 8 or 9 my time anyway, which is still pretty late your time.
No, it ain't.
11:29 where you are, I believe.
And?
That's late!
What do you do when your mod is telling chat to misbehave?
That's Chew, isn't it?
Yes, of course it is.
All right, you're
As
ready
a
to continue the video. Sorry.
as a side note, I've uh I've started drinking a lot of brisk iced tea, strawberry melon flavor, fucking heavenly.
Oh my God.
That is all. We can continue with the non-stop fat phobia fest.
Ugh, disgusting! Ah, damn it, he's dead. What a way to start the day. What's this? A driver's license, Mr. Robert Chase. Is this really the same guy? How old is this photo? Shit, I'm late! Almost.
Isn't it illegal to have that?
Yes, it is. It is very much illegal to pick up someone's government ID off the ground and just take it with you. That would need to be immediately handed over to authorities, or more reasonably, brought over to where the guy's body was taken.
Immediately, weird things began happening. During the lecture, I felt an overwhelming hunger. My head was spinning, as if I hadn't eaten for a week.
Amanda? Hey, babe, are you okay? You don't look so good.
What? It's okay.
How about a snack?
What the Kurt? Did you hear that just now?
Hear what?
This lecture's more boring than the last season of Seinfeld. Do they sell food here?
Why doesn't anyone else hear that voice? I guess
Oh
what
my
happened in the
God.
morning shook me more than I expected. I'm really hungry.
Amanda, what the hell are you doing?
What? How did I get here? I was back at the lecture. Then I just blacked out. And now I'm chowing down food in the cafeteria. I had lost control of myself. I couldn't do anything about it and I was scared shitless. Oh God, this is humiliating! At home, I tried to take my mind off what had happened by preparing for exams. But yet again, I passed out and woke up in front of my now emptied fridge. My God, what's happening to me? Things got even worse the next day. Baby, there's something wrong with me.
TV and burgers are all we need.
What the
I'm
shit?
so hungry.
Oh, what the hell? You just bit me!
I'm
Oh, for
sorry.
fuck's
I
sake.
don't know what got into me.
Well, I do! You can't stop eating! Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately?
What? Why would you say something like that?
Coming up next, Love is Blind.
That voice again! Get out of my head! Shut up!
Who are you talking to? You're
Okay,
insane!
so,
Kurt was right. I gained a lot.
so this is definitely deviating from how this SCP acts in the article,
Mm-hmm.
because there is at no point any indication that they experience like visual hallucinations to the point where they would try to bite a person thinking they're a burger.
Yeah.
I think it's implied that there's auditory hallucinations, but there's like
Mm-hmm.
my head hurts.
Yeah.
We get what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's yeah. Yeah.
So this is just getting worse and worse.
Yeah. I suppose, as a side note, at the very least, I'm guessing it's not because they want to be less disrespectful, but the depiction of quote unquote fat people that they've gone with seems to not be nearly as exaggerated as I expected. But I'm guessing a part of that is just because inflating the model too much would screw up how they rig the animations.
Yeah.
Anyway,
On offensiveness, I think we're gonna rate this a 4.
well,
no
yeah.
shit.
That entire first scene was just, again, one of those congealed nuggets of awful.
Yeah, and it kept going.
Just kept going. We've got like the world around them being aggressively fat phobic, but I don't think in a manner to, do something like comment on fat phobia. It's just fat phobia for the sake of it being there.
Yep.
Lot of weight over the last few days. So I decided to double down on my workouts, but it made me feel even worse.
Now would be a good time to sit down in front of the TV with a bucket of ice cream.
Shut up. You aren't real.
Don't resist, Amanda. Succumb to me.
No, not again.
Is there any? anyone
What
else
the
think-
fuck?
What?
He's gonna do this. It's so stupid. There was never any indication that the crazed, like, sentient fat blob makes it so that he starts eating people and animals that are still alive. But
Yeah,
we
the animal's just looking up like, what are you doing, mommy?
it's like, just, yeah, okay, we've just got a kitten sandwich. As a side note, this is a very meme-worthy image.
Yeah.
This is a very, I think this is a fundamentally very funny image, but
Is it okay for me to say violence should probably be like a 4 at this point? There hasn't been much violence, but the fact that they just randomly added cat in the sandwich.
and biting boyfriend, but not in the fun way.
Yeah.
If it was just the boyfriend, I'd say it was B1 or 2, but the cat.
Yeah, just like immediately switching to, oh yeah, no, Chew, we're not eating the loaf. Just
Ready to
go
continue?
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
What the no? What the no? I blacked out again and I nearly ate
What
my
the
cat.
no?
I've never been so afraid for my life. I just kept gaining weight. I heard a strange voice in my head and was losing control of myself over and over. I clearly needed help, but then Robert's driver's license. 1162 Willwood Avenue. This all started after Robert threw up in my face. I went to his house to see if I could find out more from his family. Maybe he infected me with some kind of virus? But the place was sealed off. Damn. Now what am I supposed to do?
Why are you sniffing around this place?
Jesus, you scared me. I'm not... Do you know what happened here?
I wish I didn't.
The neighbor told me that Bob, as they called him, lived here with his parents. He was an athlete and an all-around decent guy. But recently, he put on a lot of weight and started acting weirder day by day. He spent entire days watching TV and gobbling down food.
He wasn't himself anymore. It's like something had possessed him. His parents, may they rest in peace, were very concerned and put Bob on a diet. He was doing fine for a couple of days, but on the third day, his hunger drove him insane. He killed his parents and, for God's sakes, tried to dismember and eat them.
Jesus.
Yeah,
What the
so
fuck?
if we weren't sure about the added violence marks,
Yeah.
the entire, like, like the entire appeal of that last of this SCP, I would say, is the horror in losing like full control over your body, but in a sense that does not directly affect anyone. So those on the outside would simply view it as like from a fat phobic lens of society. This person's just lazy, bad, stuff like that. But they just had to take that concept and go a little further by making it turn you not just into a victim of this parasitical thing, but specifically turn you into a murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh, it's just
Also, Chu, no. No to your question.
not apprehended. Yeah. Though to be fair, I mean, incompetent police would not be a surprise.
Mm.
Uh,
We're not even halfway through the video yet. We're not even the halfway mark.
yeah,
You ready to continue?
yeah, let's go.
And then he tried to run away. They say it was too much for his heart. They found him dead somewhere in a park.
Don't tell me the piece of raw meat Robert was eating was... Oh God, no. That being said, the worst thing about all this is that those awful thoughts made my stomach rumble.
I'm sorry, that's not
Excuse me,
human
miss.
meat. That's a random steak.
Yeah.
That's just yeah. Also, it's also she just mentioned that those awful thoughts made her stomach rumble. So in other words, the thing is like actively affecting like making her want to be a cannibal at this point, which is again so far removed from the actual SCP that it hurts.
Yeah. Are we
Yeah,
getting
the
another
actual
zero?
SCP doesn't want to be or doesn't care about.
Like the SCP just eats tasty food and watches television. That's all it does. It doesn't make you a murderer. It doesn't make you lose yourself. Well, it does make you lose yourself, but not in the sense of becoming a violent person.
Mm-hmm. I swear, if this guy's an SCP Foundation person.
Let's see any. I don't see any lanyards, so probably not.
I happened to be investigating Robert Chase's case and I overheard you asking about him. Did you know him?
No, I just found this and I wanted to give it back. I should have asked the detective about Bob, but my head was spinning and my legs were walking me away to find food.
What we need is a sofa. And a double cheeseburger. Ooh, and an evening show.
Shut up, leave me alone!
No, we are one now. You and I.
And then I felt a sharp pain in my side. Oh God! What the hell? No!
God
No!
damn it.
This isn't
What the
real!
shit?
Kurt, I need you, please! Something's wrong with me!
Sorry, Amanda, I'm out of town for a couple of days. I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Damn! He's never there when I need him! Hold on. Is that Kurt's car? Out of town? Oh, really?
Are we adding a cheating subplot?
I am so
Okay.
done with that crazy fat chick.
What? Bastard!
You know what to do. We are so very hungry.
What? What happened? What's going on? My head was fuzzy. The only thing clear was that I had ended up.
He is an SCP Foundation
Oh,
person.
Yep, okay, he just wasn't wearing his lanyard that time. Oh, fuck this shit.
I hate it.
Also, why do they give him big crotches?
You know they like the big dicks.
Don't pay attention to the big crotches.
Phantom-
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah. He was he was undercover in that instance, so he hid his lanyard. The difference between an SCP agent undercover and not undercover is whether they're wearing their lanyard.
Looking respectfully. Oh my god. Anyways.
In some kind of institution, like a mental hospital. Had I really gone insane? On the bright side, the voice in that vile face on my side was only a part of my mental sickness. I'll get better eventually. In the meantime, I just feel like eating and watching TV.
It's gonna be okay, Amanda. We'll help you out.
This must be the
You know what I just
medicine
realized? I don't think I picked up on this quite as soon because I don't have one of them, but I'm pretty sure this could also reasonably be taken as insensitive towards people with this eating disorders.
Mm.
Yes.
Yep.
Basically saying you don't have a eating disorder. You're just hallucinating.
Yeah. And it's just like my head.
It's probably a
You
good thing
just
we're
have
having a break
symbiote,
after
you'll
this
be
one.
fine. Yeah, it's just the symbiote. Just hang out with the symbiote friend. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but which one?
Right.
Sorry.
We still have like half the video.
I would
Yeah.
regularly lose control over my body, what I was saying, and would on occasion have strange visions. It seemed like my treatment was going fine until I felt a sharp pain in my side again. Ah! Oh God! Oh God! Why can't I move? What are they giving me? Hey, anyone! What's wrong with me?
Who's talking right now?
The hell do you mean? It's me, Amanda Gold! Why can't I move?
Calm down. We need a sedative.
I want to call my parents and Kurt! You've been holding me here for a fucking week and they still haven't come to visit!
How long do you think you've been here, Amanda?
Why is everyone acting so weird? The man took off his mask and his face seemed familiar. It's just... he looked much older now. What's going on? My God! What's happening to me? How long have I been here?
I'm sorry, Amanda, but you've been in the infirmary at the SCP Foundation for the last 15 years. Object 2611-1 almost completely took over your body and mind. It's a pleasant surprise to be talking to you again.
No, this can't be. You're lying. Shit, my side.
This is Agent Faber. Ready the operating room in Block D now.
I was losing touch with reality again, but this time, I didn't feel like I'd be coming back after the commercial break.
What?
Do you think she'll survive?
I'm afraid she doesn't have much of a chance. It's a miracle she's lasted this long.
September 12th, 2037. That hasn't happened. 25th, 2022.
It happened in my early days at the Foundation. I was investigating the case of Bob Chase, the guy who quickly engorged himself and tried to eat his parents, later dying trying to escape. The autopsy didn't reveal any anomalies, but I decided that I'd check it out nevertheless. That's when I first saw Amanda. But my investigation had just started. Soon after, Amanda lost it, broke into her friend's party and started biting everyone. She stripped the flesh right off of her ex's face. I've seen the pictures. They're horrible.
What's her connection to Bob?
As we found out later, before he died, he threw up on Amanda. That's how the object transferred hosts. We got our hands on Amanda before the police could, though she thought she was in a mental hospital. Object 2611-1, the sentient clot of fat in her side, was taking over the girl's mind and body more each day. I tried finding out if the anomaly had some sort of goal, but all he demanded was food, TV, and spouted all types of nonsense.
Buy breakfast cereals endorsed by Oprah. Your local weather forecast coming up next.
We tried to separate the object from Amanda's body. Turned out it had attached itself to all her vital organs. All we could do was watch and wait. Wait for 15 years.
You seeing this?
Jesus! The anomalous fat in Amanda's body grew into an independent organism! Dora! Get the...
I hate that I figured this much out already.
I'm sorry, Hatchet.
It's just the fat clot that got it out, and it mega evolved into a greasy person on the floor.
The only question is, do they have a penis?
Bright.
I would like to formally announce my filing of an impeachment case against Bright. We're going to impeach Bright from
You know how
having this
violating it must
channel.
have felt for the lady if she knew that a random man had taken over her body for 12 years?
Yeah, this is 15.
15 years.
This is just like the undertones here.
It's it's so bad. Such bad undertones. How did they pull this off?
Anyway, can we just watch them shoot this guy and be done with it?
Containment cell ready!
Hey there, buddy. Do you know where you are?
Now to take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned.
The same nonsense. He has the IQ of a child.
Of course,
Oh,
he's
right.
only
We just-
15.
Wow.
Oddly enough, he...
Of course, we just gotta slip into fucking IQ bullshit as well. But why am I surprised?
grew up right in front of our eyes. Who would have thought?
He's alive because we kept Amanda alive. As obese as she was, she wouldn't have lasted this long.
Thank you for that.
What did you say?
Other bodies died fast. Not enough time to grow.
God, he's sentient!
What?
Careful, Brinkley.
Now, I have to give food back.
Oh, shit!
Watch out for the fat! Don't remove your suit! Shit!
Shit!
It's leaving.
We can't let it escape!
It must leave.
What the hell?
General alert! An object has breached containment cell 17! Get an exhauster in here now! Get down now! Oh shit! He's heading into Block C! Quick! No, no!
We're too late.
Oh my god.
Quick! Monitor the city sewer system! Alert the police, now! We have to find him!
Yes, sir.
Jimmy, watch the belt log guy, would you? I'll be back soon. Yeah, sure. What the?
The hell? He got impregnated.
Sweet Life Donuts. Only 99 cents a piece.
Hey, man, this is a sterile area. Who are you?
Oh, okay. No. Pause. This is a sterile area, he says, as he's eating. This is fucking safety codes 101. You don't handle food while also eating the food. Like in a supposed sterile area. There's a reason why like fast food workers aren't allowed to eat while in the kitchen. Ugh.
Yeah, I know that because I was taught because I worked for several fast food places. At least at least in my state, it's very much illegal to do it.
Oh,
It's
this is
a
like
safety
this
hazard.
is basic FDA regulations. This
Yeah.
is, to my knowledge, countrywide.
It is.
So I guess this fucking factory is just not only being the most inefficient donut factory imaginable, like this is a child's idea of what a donut factory is, with all the
Yeah.
donuts moving around like a foot apart on a fucking conveyor belt. But it's also just breaking FDA regulations, because why the fuck not?
Yeah, it's the Krispy Kreme machine.
I just,
If you've been to Krispy Kreme, you know what I mean.
yeah, it's just. I hate this so much. This is what happens when you take an SCP that can be read out in a half hour and try to make an entire 18-minute long video of it.
Yeah.
What will happen to FDA regulations in a few weeks? That's true. Oh
Yeah.
boy. But it's just like,
Anyways.
People to grow up.
The hell are you talking about, psycho? Get out of here before I call security.
People must consume me to make more of me.
What the?
okay,
They're just letting him.
so Greaseman's initial idea was that he wanted food. He made it pretty clear that he was hungry. He wanted food. So he goes to the donut factory and starts talking about food. And when the guy eating a donut in the donut factory basically says, "Fuck you, bro," he's like, "You know what? Now I need to reproduce."
I showed the machine at Krispy Kreme glaze me. Yes.
Got anything?
We checked the sewage collector. Nothing. The grease trap is also empty.
Where could he be?
Maybe he got out through a toilet?
There are almost 100,000 toilets in the city. Are we supposed to go and check them
She's
all?
infected.
So what's next?
We keep the city under lockdown. Get agents to secure all of its exits.
They're tasty. I like them. Try it, Agent Faber.
How could you eat this stuff? Fatty foods will kill you someday, you know?
Well, not today.
Right, let's go. No time to waste.
No. No. Okay, good. Okay, so we're just gonna left off that she's infected. Okay.
Also, as a side note,
Mhm.
fuck that guy for wasting a perfectly good donut.
I mean, if he didn't, he would have been infected.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
So let's
Someone someday.
rate the SCP.
4, 4.
I want to die.
4, 4.
You want fours across the board? Does Hatchet agree?
I can't remember. What were all the categories?
Well, the first category is copyright. Basically, did they cut
Yeah.
any characters out? Did they list the SCP thing in which it did not list the SCP website. It did not use any of the characters
Yeah, okay.
from
This
the
is
thing.
Yeah.
Added gore violence. It added cannibalism.
I mean I can see it. I can see it on here. It's
Yeah.
that's fours across the board.
Fours across the board. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a 4 for a thumbnail earlier.
Well, it's not like we're gonna forget about that thumbnail anytime soon.
Uh,
I wonder if this was the worst one we've watched.
I think I preferred Meat Baby.
But
At the
did you?
very least, I wasn't personally incensed as much with Meat Baby, even though it was still offensive.
So Hatchet, which one was worse, 173 or 2611?
173, probably. I think I don't know. I don't know, man. Because, like, that's the thing. 173 is bigoted, but it's a bigotry that I don't personally experience, whilst 2611 is a bigotry I do experience. So I can't be an accurate judge on it.
Yeah.
Or hell, Jerry, you experienced both of these bigotries. Which one do you think was worse? His coughs.
wait, what?
Or I was saying, Bright asked me like which was worse, the 173 video with all the anti-Latin American / Mexican racism, or this one with all the fat phobia. I asked you because I know that you experienced both of these bigotries while I
I
only
actually
experienced
have
one of
never
them.
experienced fat phobia.
Oh, well, shit.
I'm sorry. I know I'm chunky, but
Did
I've never
not.
experienced fat phobia
Yeah,
personally.
not specifically. Okay, that's, you know what? That's fair enough.
I've experienced racism, I've experienced ableism. Those two kind of mesh together with people who use those. I don't
Yeah,
think they can tell the difference.
yeah. Like fat phobia, really, like when you get right down to it, fat phobia is basically just a slightly different flavor of ableism. And ableism always tastes like garbage.
I think they're both bad, and there's no good way for to look at either of those. And
Yeah.
I kind of miss Professor Lucius. Sorry, Dr. Lucius, whatever.
It was Professor Lucius.
Okay, the guy obsessed with impregnating little boy.
Let's never say that statement again.
Let's never say that again.
Am I wrong?
No.
You're not wrong, but still.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyways, let's go to
yeah,
any scene because we're done.
yeah, again, like, in trying to compare the bigotedness of these, it's hard to do that because they're all, like, they all have some severely bigoted shit in them. It's just depending on how visceral the bigotry is and how spread out throughout the video it is.
Also, they do different types of bigotry. Like, it's hard to know which one is worse when you don't experience all of them, but you
Yeah,
know they're all
exactly.
there.
Yeah, that's basically what's my angle, because like Bright asks which one's worse, and it's like I'll fucking know because I've never experienced anti-Latin American bigotry. I'm a fat ass white guy in his parents' basement.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I've had friends
Oh,
that
yeah.
have experienced it, but I've never experienced it personally.
I forgot this. I can't tell anymore if this video offended you more or the bear with a heart of patchwork video.
I will say, I've had anti Mexican stuff on me. I've also had Mexicans look at me like, how dare you have a Spanish last name? You're pretending to be Mexican. You're not Mexican enough. Spanish people can be weirdly racist.
Yeah, colorism is one of those things that pops up all across the board, unfortunately.
It's not just colorism. If you don't know how to speak Spanish, they'll
Yeah.
also judge you. If you don't have, oh, if you don't, there's a lot of ways they'll judge you, and it's really stupid. And then there are Spanish people who aren't racist, but that's not neither here. That's not here. That's not here or there.
Yeah. On my end, I want to like specifically shift like uh terminology usage cuz like that's obviously scummy as hell, but I don't think it would be racism just in the sense that racism is prejudice plus power, like using those definitions. And it's definitely interpersonal bigotry and bigotry bad.
The way I see it, racism can be done by anyone of any color, and if you say someone can't be racist because you don't know the history there, it's kind of silly to
Oh no,
me.
like
Like, for an
I'm
example, some people say that black people can't be racist, but they can. They have actually a very long history of being racist against other black people who are not black enough.
well no, again, like this is we're using different definitions of racism here. The the definition that you're using is like the more shall we say common parlance definition. The definition that I lean towards and that I was trying to use there is the sociological definition. Like the definition used within sociology is very specifically interpersonal like bigotry plus systemic power to enact that bigotry.
And honestly, I think the systemic power is not required for it.
Well, yeah, but like again, we're just using different definitions.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And generally speaking, I think it's better to lean toward sociological definitions in this regard because a lot of like common parlance definitions of these terms are so heavily informed by systems of oppression.
Honestly, I'd prefer to use the normal one in this case instead of the sociology thing because honestly, I grew up surrounded by racism, knowing like, well, it doesn't count as racism because not all the people who are racist were white is probably the stupidest thing.
Well, again, like this isn't saying that that bigotry isn't bad. This is saying that like racism in this context is a term that is meant to be used for a very specific type of bigotry that has systemic weight behind it.
Hmm. But
Like,
the other ones do have a lot of weight behind them too, and history.
of course they have
They don't
history.
have
All
slavery behind it, but they
like
do have a past.
yeah, like I'm not saying they don't have a history. I'm like what's the best way to put it? A part of why I think this distinction is important is because um like a part of why the term is used this way within sociology is because the common parlance usage of the term racism is so informed by white supremacy, right? Because um what's the best way to put it? When you have like a definition that very easily can be reused by like fascists to describe how our white uh our our white folks are being are having racism weaponized against us, sort of thing. The sociological definition gets rid of that issue. We can talk about bigotry, obviously, and bigotry needs to be opposed, but I would generally agree with the notion that the term racism should be kept to the sociological definition. That said, this is largely an argument about semantics, so. Hey. Anyway. Y'all here?
Yeah. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Alright. Jerry, you there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Oh.
Yeah, it's apparently ending. It's ending now, actually, because Jerry
Okay.
has to do stuff, I guess, tomorrow.
Okay.
Do you, Bookham, do you have any last words for stream? Oh yeah, Hatchet. I do know for a fact you know what the next SCP is.
No, I
For the content farm. I'm gonna tell you its nickname when you're, because you've told me about it before. The doorman, the one who sits outside a door.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Him. Yep. He's next.
Great. Great. Perfect.
Okay, Bookhorn doesn't have any last words. Does Chew have any last words other than shaking ass? Chew, stop twerking in my chat. You can't tell me what to do with my ass until you have one. Fuck you! I have an ass. Fuck you. Hatchet, do you have any last words? I'm sorry for that last SCP hurting you so much. So much.
It's fine. Here, give me just 1 second.
All right.
Okay. And remember, kids, uh, you'd have a better time watching the Grease Burger episode of SpongeBob than watching these. I forget
Yeah.
what that episode's title is. Let me go look that up.
I guess you do that while I say my last words. Anyways, Danger Noodles, good news is, my Ethernet cable should arrive tomorrow. Not by Amazon, because I didn't know about the thing happening yesterday.
Yeah, great. Yeah, it's called Greasy Buffoons. Season 7, Episode 4.
Yeah, anyways, Danger Noodles, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. I have a cactus up my ass, and hail Satan!